Beautiful. Hey! What's good? Sergi boy, what's good, man? Gosh, bro. What a day. What a day. Market is opening up here, boys. Let's just get right into it. I just got to make sure my OBS is recording, guys. I was able to figure out the flicker on my webcam. I was in low quality. Now I'm on high quality. Ian, there he is. My brother, welcome to day one of the rest of your life. Are you dialed or what? Day one, brother, day one. No, I have it on for my OBS recording for clips and whatnot, but I don't have it on. I don't have it on for the stream, but you know what? Fuck it, let's turn it on. What's good, baby? How we doing, boys? Get your water in. Let's go. Good morning. Good morning. Happy Thursday, guys. Pre-NFP day today. So, let's manage our expectations like we do every day. We take what the market gives us, right? But typically, pre-NFP days can be a little bit flat. Not to say that they're always flat, and today could be one of those days where the market decides to move, right? It might pre-price in whatever they're doing with the release tomorrow, and we could catch some steam. Where's everyone else? They're trickling in, bro. They're trickling in. We've been sitting at between 5 and 10 viewers more consistently the last week to 2 weeks now. So we're starting to get a little more traction in terms of providing value, hopefully. And it depends, right? A lot of people work, right? So they're in and out. But Ian says, yeah, man, gonna try this again with a new mindset going to paper trade today, though. Good for you, man. Good for you. Yeah, Ian, I honestly, bro, stop wasting and blowing money at this point, brother. I think we need to just slow it down. Let's just get some good quality reps, right? Let's prove to inner Ian that you've got the foundational understanding to actually make money, right? If you've only been trading for about a year, like you said, or you've just had your 1 year anniversary, I mean, psychologically, you still have a lot to learn, right? Unless you learn that early on in life, but that's totally fine, right? It's all about progression, right? It's all about one step in the right direction every single day. And if we take a step back, it's all about stopping the damage, right? We gotta halt that. We gotta stop, and we gotta rebuild momentum in the right direction, right? Slow and steady. So, but yeah, man, stay on demo, stay on paper. Let's take some high quality trades together, and you'll see, right? I posted that trade from Tuesday, right? And that's been a progressive plan that I've followed. Step 1, step 2, step 3, step 4 to get set up to trade that, right? For example, the 5 lucids, right? That's not the end goal, right? Not even close, right? So don't fixate on it, right? If you think, I want to trade five lucids and I want to make 10 G's a month, that's not the end goal. So don't even think about it. That is simply a step along the path. But there are many steps before. That step, right? Think about it like a leapfrog, right? You are so far from that, right? But again, if you follow the plan and you follow the path within 2, 3, 4, 5 months, bro, who knows, right? It's just about staying the course, right? And if you can stay the course, then good things will happen. If you cannot stay the course, you're wasting your time. You're not wasting your time, but you're gonna hurt. You're gonna hurt, and then eventually you're gonna have to stay the course, right? So why not start today, right? Why not start today? And if you need help building out a plan and what that looks like and how, I'm not 100% confident with which sessions I'm trading or how much I'm risking. Dude, next week, the developmental session, we're gonna be putting together a beginner trading plan for anybody that's got any type of confusion or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Lack of confidence, lack of clarity. We're literally going to put it together. Put it together. Is that a sentence, babe? We're gonna put it together.
No.
We're gonna put something together.
We're gonna orchestrate something together.
We're not a band. We're not no orchestra. Anyways, dude, I'm here for you, and I think today is the first day of the rest of your life, right? I need you to know that, though. It can't just simply be Like, oh yeah, woo! Like, no, man, you need to man up and decide, right, for the future family, right? Like I said in my stream 2 or 3 days ago, right? Everybody wants to like these big goals, these big lofty goals. I want to make $10,000 a day. I want to retire my parents. Like, you want to retire your parents and you're sitting here degenerating on the charts? Like, my ass, you want to retire your parents? You know what I mean? No, you don't. That's such a lofty goal, man. That's so far out of touch and away from your reality right now, right? So let's start small, right? Enough of my 7:37 a.m. Mountain Standard Time rant. Let's just slow it down, guys, and take a look at the markets here, all right? I'm happy you guys are here. Thanks for tuning in. Adam, I see you lurking always, brother. Let's go fishing sometime. I don't have a license, but that's okay. I'll get one. Serge, buddy, butter chicken next week. Sorry, I don't know if you replied to me or not, but yeah, dude, let's reschedule for next week. I'm finishing the stairs at my place tomorrow. We can do it today. I can make it work. You still want? I mean, I'm down, dude, but again, like if it's a busy day, like it's no issue, dude. We could easily pivot. Tomorrow's just not an option for me. Oh my gosh, my girl's got jury duty today, first session, so she's really amped up. And oh shit, okay, black, brown, neutral. Don't go pink, too girly. Yellow's weird. Yeah, brown. And then you're wearing too much black purse. Yeah, brown's the play. Brown's the play. At least I think so. If they don't think so, you tell them to fuck off. All right, man. If you're good, like I don't want you stressing. I don't want you stressing. So it's your call. It's your call, dude. I'm wide open. Hold up. No stress. All right, man. Yo, just DM me where you work again. Yeah, I'm wide open next week too if you want, but that's fine. Whatever you want. So anyways, guys, I want to just talk about this market here, okay? So, back in a sec. We're back. So looking at both assets, right? We're basically just continuing to set all-time highs every first or second or third day, right? We'll set it, we'll retrace, we'll set it, we'll retrace. We're trending to the upside. Now, something I want you guys to pay attention to, right? And I've seen a couple of guys talk about this, and ever since I've noticed it a good amount of times, right? And this goes for all reversal traders. You got to be careful with wicks, right? Wick sweeps, right? Like look at this. The price never closed above, right? Pulled back, tried again, never closed above. Like it's going to continue to try and close above this until it does, right? So if you're looking to trade shorts or trade reversals, wick sweeps are unreliable. But anyways, I'm bullish on the day, guys. I'm bullish on the day. I'm not worried about anything in this leg. I'm simply looking for the market to open up higher and trade higher. That's it. Like it's that easy, right? If we can get into a nice trade before all-time highs, I'm loving that, right? Markets are a little bit disjointed right now. NQ is opening up and ES is opening down. Right. So again, I want to remind you guys that if there's ever a time where the markets are not in sync, so just gonna make sure everything's going on good here. Good. If there's ever a time where the markets are not in sync, right? NQ and ES are out of sync, then it's best to wait. Right? It's always best to wait. If I told you that your setup had a 15% chance of working when the markets are out of line, would you take the trade? No. Right? And this is again the professionalism that we need to understand, right? And if you're tuning in, right, you're taking what I'm saying as information, and I want you to just watch it and pay attention, right? Just pay attention. Mr. Macy, the man. How we doing, brother? How we doing? How are we doing, boys? I'm about halfway. I'm almost halfway to a payout on my pro account, and I'm 4 profitable days away from a payout on the other 4 flex accounts. That's where we're at. So we've only taken 1 trade on the fundeds, aside from the pro. I've had to take a couple trades on it because of inactivity. So yeah. Anyways, how we doing, Macy? So yeah, we can see ES is starting to push lower. Might get an SMT off this low here. Right, we'll see how the market starts to react. I want red. right? So I want to see, feeling calm this morning. Good man. Every morning, brother, every morning. No reason not to be. So yeah, again, boys, I want to see how ES reacts off the low, because it could simply be just a liquidation push to the lower. Liquidate the low, give us our SMT, move the market higher. Macy, I'm so glad that you've been able to find some peace in your trading, dude. That is where the shift starts to happen. When you start to come to the charts and it's like there's a detachment, right? That's very powerful. That's exactly where you want to be, right? And it can come and go depending on the day and the week and the month, right? And that's why keeping your life clean and stress-free to the best of your ability is very important, right? But let me tell you something, trading should not be stressing you out, right? Trading should not be the main stressor in your life. Right? For me, for a long time, dude, it was. For a very long time, trading was the most stressful thing in my life because all I wanted was to succeed, right? I was obsessed. I was attached. It was my baby. It was who I was. It was my identity, right? Once I did, you know, a good year's worth of transformational work, learning about what is really important in life, trading became less serious, less stressful, and just good things started to happen, man. Anyways, enough of the bullshit. Let's dial it in here, boys. How's everyone doing? PB's probably looking for them gold longs today, or what? Good man. Listen, I don't even need to look past the 15-minute on gold. Look at this. We're trending up, right? You start going higher. You start looking at all this garbage. This doesn't mean anything. Simply draws on liquidity, right? Trading off these levels, very dicey, right? Trading into these levels, into these draws, high problem. High problem. All right, but for now, this definitely needs more time, right? If we can expand higher, print a gap, 15 or higher, boom, tap in, go. All right, looks like we got a bit of a flush coming on NQ. It's trying. 15-minute close. ES is probably quite heavy. Yeah. So again, ES pretty heavy on the day. I'm gonna study this price leg, this most recent price leg here, guys. I want to see if there's something that price might be looking to dig into here, right? Because we do have these lower draws, and if in the event I want to sell this market, I have to make perfect sense of it, right? And just like entry, we would need some form of inversion, right? A high quality inversion, right? So if this leg here, for example, we did flip this 15-minute bullish fair value gap, right? We had this 15-minute inversion, right? But it didn't hold any type of respect, right? So it's all good. I'm not going to try and sell all day because of this inversion. Right, so if this is our price leg here on NQ, right, where's our first presented 15, right? This has already been mitigated and liquidated, no issues there. Maybe a 30-minute, right? So again, like if we look at this market, gang, and we're struggling to make sense of like a case for shorts, for example, right? There's been no first presented flip except for like up here, right? And I guess down here if we're looking at this leg. So it might be when in doubt, stay up. Right, I'm having a tough time spotting cause for shorts, right? Yeah, we have the DOL. Yeah, the market's starting to expand, but the market, like we're you know, we need to see some serious momentum to the downside and a clear 15-minute minimum, right? And that usually waiting for that pattern will keep you out of a lot of bad trades, right? And ideally put you in the right direction of the market. All right, so we'll see. We'll see. All right, we're grabbing this low, right? ES is mitigating this little 15 here. All right, so we're taking some internal liquidity, right? Internal liquidity being the fair value gap, right? These internal lows. Sorry, it's so thin. There we go. Right, so we're tapping into sell side liquidity now. So I want to see how this market reacts. All right, now, for example, on ES, like if we get a nice print here, this might look really good. Right? This could look really good. We'll have to wait to see how PA acts within this area. But again, right, like if we look at the last few weeks, how many times has the market opened up and continued bearish? And by continue, I mean print a 15-minute or higher fair value gap with momentum. How many times? Maybe once. Maybe, if right? So if we get that today, for example, then, you know, that is potentially signs for a shift, right? Or shift lower into Asia, and right, because we got all of this trend line here, right? Regardless, like, you know, we're still, I'd still prefer to buy, but we got to be a little bit dynamic at times as well, right? Hopefully that makes sense for you boys. Hopefully that makes some sense. Macy, what's the reads today, brother? Where are you leaning? Right, so we got SMT here now. So at any point, guys, this could reverse and close a wick, respect this 15, and start to move up to the upside. Looking for price to come lower so I can continue to buy up. Yeah, love it. Absolutely love it. We got NFP tomorrow at 8:30 Eastern, I believe. Confirm. Correct. 8:30 Eastern, guys. So tomorrow morning, I want you to make sure that you're going back and marking out those data wicks, right? Send me some screenshots in the chat, right? Send me some screenshots in Premiere. I want to see everybody showing me those data wicks. All right? I'd appreciate it. Look at how disjointed these markets are starting to look, right? NFP tomorrow, I'm extra cautious today. Could be Wick City. Yep, exactly. Typically, price action's a little bit more manipulative, right? It'll be corrective, right? There'll be buy side sweeps, there'll be sell side sweeps, right? A little bit herky jerky. Oh, but my goodness, bro, tech is just gone insane. The low of March. You have to understand that the world's biggest tech economy has gone up over 25% in less than a quarter. Wild. Same with Canadian banking, guys. Check this out. Fuck me. Let's go. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Bitcoin's starting to turn around too, but it's tapping into a key zone here, right? This monthly FVG, bearish FVG, it literally touched the 50%. So, oh shit. Crypto's in for a big old pullback. All right, same concepts, right? Anyways, let's not get too stuck on this. XRP, same deal. How we doing, guys? How's everybody's week going, right? I know a couple of you are in an interesting place right now. Like I told Ian, right? Today is it's potentially the first day, bro. This is day one of new Ian, right? And it's interesting because like back in the day, bro, guys would go out into the wild and become men, right? And something would happen. Some type of trauma or pain would cause them to shift, right? And that mental shift is what we want. And it takes time, right? It took me 3.5, 4 years, maybe more, just to really start to understand what you need to do is not do what you shouldn't do, right? Trading is a game of mitigating mistakes. And if you know what not to do, then you just do everything else. Like it's that easy. It's that easy, boys. But again, Prof, I don't know if you're in here, brother, but or Macy at the time. I got to go back through the poll, which is going to be ending, I think, on Saturday night. I'm going to end it. But on Sunday, I'm going to announce our first developmental session, right? And we're going to be building a beginner trading plan off my model that's been able to help me secure 250K with Lucid, and onward, right? It's really helped me just scale into a place of profitability. Very simple, right? I'll give you the framework. We'll build it together, and then if you guys want to trade it and follow it, fill your boots, right? You want to make money and you want to be consistent, do it. If you don't do it. Plain and simple. All right. Let's go. Right? So here we go, right? This is going to be an interesting closure, for sure. Oh, I was just talking about, we're gonna be the first developmental session of next week, right? We're gonna be building out a beginner's trading plan, right? Based on the model of how I've been able to successfully pass 5 evals in a month and a bit, right? With proper risk management. And yeah, I'm just gonna run you guys through it. Yeah, man, one by one. I went with the 1x1 route. I found that, you know, the transition from 0 allocation to 5, right, was very difficult, right? If I'm just gonna wake up tomorrow and have 250K under my belt, like that's a bit, right? Because I'm also a little bit newer to the prop space, right? You guys, as you know or you don't know, I mean, I've been a personal capital trader for you know, call it 5.5 years, right? I've only been in the prop space for about 3-4 months, right? 4 months. Yeah, dude, I quit my job in last August. Yeah, ES is looking bearish, but NQ is not. Look at this. So I am not willing to sell this market right now. Right? Momentum is up. Momentum is up. The trend is up. Right? So if anything, I'd be buying NQ. Right? Fuck ES. Right? But again, like look at how we're starting to interact. Right? We got just under 5 minutes on this 50-minute closure, and we're starting to wick. No real opportunity whatsoever here if you're on lower time frames, which we should be, right? But look at this. This is looking beautiful for higher. Right? SMT currently, if we can close up into this gap, oh my goodness. We're looking good. Put some music, dude. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know how to get music in Discord on my iMac. I haven't got into it yet. You got to go into the settings and yeah, I couldn't tell you. I got my microphone, but like, how do I get another? I think I got to use OBS. I got to like get it in through OBS. Hold on, let me just look into it. We're chilling right now, anyways, boys. So. Bah. Yeah, you guys just got to run your own music today. I'll look into that though, right? Because then when we can get it going, then we're good. All right. Every now and then it's good to blast some beats too. But I got my own Brain FM going in here, man. Right. Okay, let's catch up. Lows look tasty. Nah, fuck the lows, dude. Lows look ugly. Maybe we can come up with a Notion template for all of us, for all to use for accountability. Just a thought. We can use mine as a starting point and make up the. Yeah. You know what? If that's what you guys want, we could definitely do that, right? Accountability is great. I think we're gonna build the trading plan out on Notion, right? So you guys will get a little bit of a training run through on how I would build my trading plan out on Notion, and then I can copy paste it over to you guys if you want it. Serge, would love to see a nice push up on NQ, leaving a 15-minute gap, and look for the pull. You know, you hear how simple that sounds, right? It's fucking beautiful. That's beautiful. Yes, bro. Let's go. Previous day high snatched. Previous day candle had no wick to the downside. Crazy, or a very small one. Yeah. Who knows? Who knows? Previous day high. Hold on. To be honest, I haven't looked at the daily time frame in months. Yeah, this yesterday was a steamer. It's been nothing but steamers, dude. Look at this. It's been like a month of straight gas every single day. You know, a little baby pullback here and there, but almost every day. Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Tuesday, Monday, Friday. Okay. So 2 Mondays, 1 Thursday, 2 Tuesdays, 2 Mondays, 2 Tuesdays, a Thursday and a Friday are bearish days. That's fun. Yes, build the plan on Notion so newbies will get introduced to it. Previously, they have 28,800. Cool. Yeah, to be honest, again, I don't really look at the daily time very much. Kind of useless for how I trade at least, but good to know. Good key liquidity pool, right? Now let's just look at how prices interact with other previous daily highs. I mean, it literally opened above it here. That's interesting, right? Good sweep on this PDH retracement. Yeah, we'll see, man. We'll see.
It's 8 o'clock.
We are patient today, boys. We are patient. Right? Welcome to trading. Holy crap, sitting on your hands. How much fun. Okay, so 15 minutes. So ES is showing signs of downside now. NQ is not. A bit of a strong hourly close there. 4 hour. We'll see. I'm gonna just remove this 15 because it really doesn't hold much weight at this point from what I can see, right? Hindsight will potentially show us more, but for now, more just keen on this SMT because I'm bullish. So what I would love to see, guys, this is my plan, right? I want to see this push up, leave us at 15 and come back in, right? On ES, what I want to see is I want to see price push up, delete this 15, maybe print a 15, little BPR, and then go higher. That's what I want to see today. Something like that. It'd be good to see NQ print a 15-minute bullish. It'd be good to see ES violate this bearish, right? Get back in sync, right? Order flow is now bearish on ES by the 15-minute print. I want to see this violated. Returning to bullish order flow. All right, I'm not looking for a break above anything. I'm simply looking for an inversion. It all starts with the inversion. I think it was Akash, guys, he had a trade yesterday where he took a fair value gap entry, and I mean, if you look at the details, dude, like same entry as Surge, but I don't think it was the fair value gap at the cent price higher, bro. I think it might have been the inversion. Gonna enter soon? What are you entering off, brother? What are you entering off? Are you looking to sell or buy? What time are you entering at? You got a specific time that you're clicking buy or sell, or what do you mean? I challenge you not to answer. I challenge you to sit here all day. Buy, but I'm waiting for ES. How it goes, how it does in the gap. Yeah, dude. Careful, right? Remember, I just talked about it, right? When the market is out of sync, like this printed a juicy looking bearish 15. Like it looks great. I'd love to sell it, right? But I ain't going to. Not right now. And to be honest, like the sells look better than the buys. Aside from the S&T, like this is the level. This level is beautiful. There's no level on NQ, bro. Right? If you trade a 5-minute level, I don't recommend it. Not when you're trying to become profitable. Stay off the 5-minute levels. Right? They're everywhere. They're literally everywhere. You're gonna be way too confused. You know, I was just having a flashback. I don't know if you guys ever played Xbox back in the day, but I just had an odd recalling to just how fucked up some of the names are out there, bro. I remember my buddy had a name. It was Dill space Doe space Dave. What a name. I wasn't much better back then, man. I was a little freaky child. I would want NQ to take out the highs and give us bearish confluence to short. What would be a bearish confluence to short on NQ after we took the high? What would be a bearish confluence for you, brother? I'm curious. I kind of want to just take this wall up behind me and put in a big glass wall. Fuck That'd be cool. That'd be cool. Have it like tinted on the outside, but totally transparent on the inside. Okay, close under 760. Where's 760? Hold on. So you want to see it take the high, close under 760? Why 760? What's at 760? What time frame are we on here, bro? Talk to me about patterns. Like, what are we looking for? Are we looking for an inversion? Are we looking for a structure shift, a CISD? Like, what are we looking for? Retest to confirm bearish inversion. Interesting. Yeah, I wouldn't be shorting the market here, bro. You know, if you want to short this market, short it down here. Short it when it's showing us that it's reaching for the draws. Right? Look at this. Bearish draw. Asia low. Next bearish draw. If the market's up here, bro, and you're trying to sell, like there's no sign from the market that we want to touch Asia low, right? Okay. All good. Yeah. Stick to the buys if you can, man. And look at this. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, I could call it a 30-minute gap. 1 hour gap too. It's just gonna be 53 minutes. Yeah, dude. I mean, honestly, guys, like bias is very simple, right? All-time highs we buy, right? The only time we sell is if there is a clear draw, Asia low, our next sell side draw, right? Let's just go through this real quick. The only time we're looking to sell, right? We're not looking to sell into these lows. These lows are strong, right? They did not reach for the draw, right? So why would we target these lows, right? We need to see price show us clear signs, right, that it wants to reach into this low, right? Very clear signs. And then we just continue to buy. Oh yeah, dude. Everybody's selling and trading reversals, man. Like, give me all your money, please. Just give it all to me. I tell you, these pricks are lucky I'm not trading personal right now. Holy crap, it'd be game over. It'd be fucking game over. I can't wait to get on a personal account, dude. Take some good lucid payouts, and then we'll see. Like, the quicker not the quicker, but the when I get to a point where I'm back on personal, it's gonna be great. It's gonna be awesome, man. Cannot wait. Personal is the goal, right? I'm just training and refining myself in the futures realm on evals on prop funded. But deep down, I'm a personal capital kind of guy. It's just so much easier to not blow your business up. It's so much easier, man. But we'll see what happens here, guys. We'll see what happens. The good old prop firm space. Yeah. It's an interesting topic, really. Anyways, NQ is motoring, S&T at the low, right? S&T at the low, guys, check it out. And ES is fulfilled. ES is now fulfilled with little to no pullback. The fresh print to the 15, right? So even if you were looking to sell this level, this is the power of the entry drill, bro. You would have to wait for the market to flip this level, right? You'd have to wait for the market to flip this level, right? And if you took it on a retest, covering the high, you're not even a 1-to-1 to our sell side draw, right? So that immediately keeps you out of the market, right? So this is the power of the system and just following it, because it'll keep you out of so many trades that are just aren't going to play out. You know what I mean? That look good, but that's how it's all paired together, right? That's how it's been built. The entry drill mitigates many losses, many losses. Okay, we're getting a 50-minute print. we got to wait at least another 15 minutes, which is going to confirm this 30-minute. Again, if we print this 30-minute, gang, and we continue to expand to the upside, sorry, 30. For example, we print this, and then the next 15 minutes, we print like a 15 somewhere in this region, right? I'm still slamming. I'm slamming the first level that we tap into. Oh, yeah, dude. Oh, yeah. The algorithm is taking price higher, right? The algorithm is taking price higher. Right? Once you start to understand who runs the world and who runs the banks and who controls the money, right, in the markets, it's, right? You just see it. Right? Why would they want to pump the US market so high? Ask that question. Right? Why would they want to pump it? It's all about control and power. Right? And if, hey, you know, the devil's advocates or the pessimist in the room says, well, eventually it's going to collapse. I mean, you know, a 25-point sell-off is, or 25% sell-off or a 50-point sell-off is whatever. It happens quick, right? They'll just manipulate it right back up. Right? They will continue to manipulate the market until the market collapses. And if the market collapses, it's going to be World War III, and we're all fucked, right? So, yeah, we're good. We're all good. We are all good, man. It's an interesting topic, though. Like, when does it end, right? When does inflation end? It's like a full systemic shift that we would need to make globally, right? Inflation, debt, credit, it would all have to evaporate for a systemic change, right? Currencies, oh my gosh. Man, we can't even fill the fucking potholes around the city. You think we're gonna start changing currencies around? Come on. I don't think so. Gosh. Like we are in such a powerful position right now, guys. Learning how to trade these markets. I mean, let's go. I'm pumped. I'm pumped about it. I'm absolutely pumped. Ah, it's beautiful outside today. Oh, sorry, bug. I didn't mean to kill you. I just killed a bug. I feel bad. Beautiful apple tree needs to start blooming. Oh, it's budding. Oh, there it is. Guys, the apple tree's budding. Let's go. Just gotta wait, buddy. Hey, man, like, dude, if you have trouble waiting, like, literally, like, pull up a video game. Do whatever you gotta do. Distract yourself from the lower time frames until you can do it without distracting yourself. You know what I'm saying? Ah, fuck. Gosh. So yeah, on the YouTube live last night, got to talk with a couple traders, which was great. But the amount of underaged children that come into the call, boys, that are like, do you play Roblox? Like, what are you doing in here? There was an 8-year-old kid in the live yesterday. 8. Where are your parents? It was probably an old fuck just trying to pose as a child. He was not having it when I was shut down. All right, let's take a peek back at ES here. So we fulfilled the 15. Right, we're starting to pull back a bit. Not interested in sells here right now, guys. Don't be taking any inversions here, right? This is no V-shaped property to it. No V-shape, no signs that we want to shift. Plus, following the entry drill, right? First presented on the most recent manipulation leg, right? This leg manipulated into our level. First presented down here needs to flip on the 1 minute. The 2 minute needs to flip up here. The 3 minute needs to flip sort of where it's at. And the 5 also has to flip. So this is shark-filled waters if you're selling. Shark-filled waters. My boy Ricky, how we doing? Just good. So yeah, you're only selling if they sink a ship, right? Ricky, how are you today, brother? The man from Mozambique. Right, so this is what I was talking about half an hour ago. Right, I want to see NQ expand higher, provide us a gap, 15 or higher, and I want to see NQ violate this gap, or ES, sorry, violate this nice looking bearish, because we got the S&T as well. So if we flip this, then we're all guns to the upside. We're good. Yeah, fulfill with some respect. So We'll see what happens. Good call us. Who tweeted? Who tweeted what? Did we get some tweets? No tweets. Ian, are you back on the 1 minute time frame? I'm gonna have to pay some hacker to go into your trading view and like corrupt your 1 minute time frame. All right, so just marking out some levels here, guys. We actually have a BPR, like a banging BPR. Triple BPR here. Bullish gap, bearish gap, bullish gap. Right within this first presented. Yes, hot damn, buddy. This market's been bullish, baby. Look at this. Look at all these sell side draws that have failed to get grabbed in the last month. That's just April and May. Look at this. Unreal. Unreal. When we do shift, there's plenty to trade into. Plenty to trade into. But we don't want to be trying to, we don't want to focus on that until it happens. Ricky, are you looking for buys, buddy? Here comes ES, testing back in. All right, this does not look like the type of PA that's going to continue down, right? Retesting this IFEG. Anyways, clean it up. Monitor this 5 minutes for fun. Good stuff. Gang, I gotta go to the bathroom here. I got 10 minutes till the 50-minute print. I'll be back in a couple here. Stay calm, BRB. Okay, baby, we are still pumping. Come on now. So, what's everybody got going on this weekend? Any sexy plans? Any hot plans? Any cold plans? What are we doing? What's on the agenda, boys, for this weekend? Drink up. I'm behind. Excuse me. Yes is tickling. 15-minute CISD from the from yesterday's session. Right? We want to see a wick above this, right? If price violates this, it's just another confirmation that we could be going higher. It's my 45th birthday tomorrow. Steak and dude. What kind of steak? Same as always. 'Tis soccer season. Also Mother's Day on Sunday. There you go, buddy. Mother's Day here as well, for anybody who may or may not have remembered or forgotten. Oh, my man. You probably get some good meat out there too, don't you? Ribeye is, I don't want to say ribeye is the best, but ribeye is the best. How old am I? I'm 30. 30 years young, buddy. 30 going on 50. Get a big ass tomahawk bone in. Oh, yo, Macy's got that grill set. Dirty 30s, yeah, bro. Dirty 30s is right. Dirty 30s is right. Ain't it? Ah. Are you guys on the RM call tonight, Macy? Adam? Serge? I don't know if I'm showing up yet or not. Yeah, man. Happy birthday, dude. Enjoy those ribeyes and shrimp. Oh, man. Do you source your meat from somewhere local, Adam, or are you getting it? I don't know. Do you hunt cow? Like I don't know what you guys do out there. I feel like anything goes in a rural area. You go take a cow down, throw her in the back of the truck, cut her up, and fucking stick her in the freezer by. Terrible. Terrible. You buy half beef, nice. What'd you pay on your last half beef? Where's it from? Good call, Rick. Now, remember, guys, if you know anybody that's struggling with all-time highs, right? Get them in the free Discord, please, because there's no reason you should be sitting out after price takes all-time highs. There's no reason. So if you know anybody that's struggling, get them in the cord, and let's help them out. Oh baby, oh baby, look at this. It's about to go because again, right? NQ breached all-time highs. ES, there's your target. There's your target. Right? There's your target. There's another target. There's another target. That gives us confidence. Yeah, let's see a screenshot. Did you take anything? Shit, that would have been. It's pretty chop, eh? Yeah, pre-NFP, man. Like this is looking really good. This last one was from family. I know a guy that sells them for 2G cash plus cut and wrap per half. Two G's for the meat and cut and wrap. Holy shit, snipe. Yeah, bro, look at this. Look at this BPR. Where is it? Look at the BPR, boys and girls. Perfect. Tick, perfect, full fill. Maybe not quite a tick. Yeah, tick, perfect, full fill. Filthy. Absolutely filthy. Good for you. $2 for the beef, about $1.30 per pound to cut and wrap. Okay. How much is half a cow weigh? Like 500 pounds? Yeah, I'd be interested. The ones were about 400 to 450, half hanging. Okay. Here's my next question. What will we do a full cow for? Okay, so it's not like you get a better deal. Cash. Does he take Bitcoin? Nice, prof. Good work. Gold member. I haven't seen many gifts in chat, boys. I love gold. We'll soon start gold channel. You know what? We'll see. We'll see about the gold channel. I don't know what a gold channel is, but okay, yeah. Well, yeah, 2G cash plus cut, so call it like 2,700 with cut and wrap. That's, yeah, well, in a world of gold diggers be gold traders. Yeah, dude. The younger age movement these days, man, is it's tough. See y'all tomorrow. Might not trade as weak as strong if it was. Yeah, dude. You know what? Take tomorrow off. I challenge you to take tomorrow off. Take it off. Take it off. You earned it. Practice. Right, the trading game. Practice the game. Right. If you're trading, you go and make big bill paying money in the first 4 days of the week. Take tomorrow off. Right. Just like if you were trading real money. Right. If you grew your personal, 15,000 in the first 4 days. I mean, take tomorrow off. You know what I'm saying? You don't need the money. It's all good. All right, limit exposure. We got to know when to pull the plug on green weeks, right? God bless, brother. My spidey senses are tingling. Oh, this guy bothers the shit out of me. Something about him. What's his name? What's this guy's name, Ian? Jimmy Fallon. Jimmy Fallon. That's his name. What's with all the late night Jimmys, bro? It's like once you're in the cult of Hollywood, they like, okay, all late night guys are giving name Jimmys. All right, we got a print. $15-minute print. ES is still trying its absolute best. Ay. This 5 minutes holding price up. She got moon, baby. 26 minutes, we're gonna get a juicy 30-minute print, right? We got a 30-minute below right now. That could be our breakaway gap, our first presented, right? If momentum wants to continue speed to the upside, then this 30-minute print here, for example, would be the focus. But for now, I want to see the market expand higher. Why? Because I want to see ES flip this level. If we flip this level and then we confirm a 30 or another 15, I'd like that better than pulling back into this and ES respecting the 15, right? Hope that makes some sense to you guys. But I want to see this S&T really kick in, right? And it's kicked in on NQ. We need to see it fully kick in and flip on ES, and then we'll be clear to target ES all-time highs, trading NQ. Hopefully that makes sense. Oh. You know, it's interesting. I have like a trading outfit. I was talking about this yesterday, but I have a very tough time not trading in a hoodie. Like a jacket won't work. T-shirts, they don't work. You know, it's usually hat on. Vibing. Vibing. All I need is like a stogie at my desk. Fuck. The next place I build, it's gonna be set up appropriately for not only me to trade and smoke cigars and do whatever else I want to do, but for the boys. Right? I'm gonna build a little man den off the back of the house, somewhere in the backyard, and it'll be a trading den. Right? We're gonna pull up beds and everything in there. We'll have our own kitchen. It's gonna be great. Like, you know, 4 or 5 different desk spaces. Oh yeah. Oh, stream is corrupt. What else is new? Discord, I love you. Please, just once a day. How we doing on the hourly? All right. Silver's up 6% today. Oh my goodness. Weekly inversion. Buy silver. Weekly inversion. First presented. Liquidates the low. Flips bullish. Respects Prince Sire. Buy silver. Gold looks like not as good of a buy, but decent. Look at this. Unreal. Enamored. I'm enamored. How's everybody's day at work going for you guys that are in the office? You guys slaying it? Gotta get my massage gun up here, bro. That's what I need to get. I got this. So this is what I used to roll my legs, boys. Check it out. It's like a. See, it's got these like spinning little rivets. What's with the blur? Hold up. How do I turn this blur off? Give me a second. There we go. Right? And then you just roll it out, and it's got some bend to it, so you can go deep if you want. But I'll just roll the quads and the calves, dude. I'm telling you. A little busy, which is good on choppy days. Holy shit, Macy, you call this choppy? I know what you mean, though. I know what you mean. Like there hasn't been a whole ton of early opportunity in the market quite yet. So pause. Hey, what's going on, guys? Have you guys seen the Rips? That YouTube commercial, that guy named Rips? Hi, I'm Rips. If you like my cars and you want to come watch me trade live, it's free on YouTube. The guy wears his hat like nice and low. Just a beauty. Just a beauty. To be honest, do you guys watch trading content? Because I do not. I watch like the boys. Sorry, I gotta put this hood up so I can roll my traps. But I watch you know, friends and stuff like that. But I don't actually watch all that much trading content these days. Right. Actually, Daniel had an interesting release. I don't know if you guys watch Daniel, German Daniel in Max group, but she's in our group too. But he does all the like the prop firm reviews, and he posted an interesting short because he's been doing like daily transparency videos on his funded accounts or his evals or whatever. Good or bad, he doesn't give a shit. He just shows it, which is beautiful. But he released a short. He released a short talking about how if your mentor doesn't actually prove profitability to you, then they shouldn't be trusted. And I'm thinking to myself, like, it's like the biggest YouTubers in the space, bro. Like even you know, a lot of guys I think are great trading coaches, but are they actually great traders? Right. That's why I love the streams, man. It's like people can actually see what you're doing. It's not all just glamour, right? But like you think about a guy like JCap, he's never once verified anything except for like an FTMO payout. You know what I'm saying? And those are all fake anyways, or can be fake, right? But a guy like JCap, for example, where's his broker statements, right? Even on his funded accounts. Because what these companies will do is, if you're an influencer, they'll offer you accounts that never blow, right? To promote. I personally have no interest in any of it, but he had an interesting video on it. So if you're taking advice from anybody, man, like let's see some transparency, and then you can go from there, right? Like Ricky said, I think the other day, I think it was Ricky. Oh, each to their own, right? Like some guys are given strategies, some guys are given psychological. Like so, I think anybody sharing good trading psychology is like they're helping the world, right? But you get these people who are like, this 15-minute strategy will, retired my parents. It's all foolish. No, it didn't. Your fucking YouTube views retired your parents. Oh yeah, right there. Ooh. There he is. Any talking about a 90% win rate gets blocked? Yeah. Man, I hope you believe in Jesus Christ. Yeah, man. See what happens? Let's go. So much better, right? Sounds like Sean took a dub today. George, my boy, what's up? Yeah, so just be aware, dude. If you're trading on Tradeovate and you hit your TPs, you still have to clip off your stop loss, right? You still have to clip off. They don't automatically go away. Your orders don't disappear when you're out of the market. You gotta take them off. How's your session been, dude? We're just chilling, waiting for a pullback. Waiting for a pullback, rolling out the traps, talking shit. Same old. How about you, George? How are you? Sounds like you've had a pretty solid week so far, bro. No trades, all good. Yeah, EU's been in a bit of a unique spot. At least yesterday, it looked kind of buy sell ready. Like it looked like it wanted to sell, looked like it wanted to buy. There's an argument for both. Good grounds to stay out of the market. $15 minutes till this fresh print. ES is now starting to cycle above this 15, guys, like we talked about. Right, 1 minute to confirm flip, and we're just gonna pump. Sean, for your runners, dude, pay attention to these highs on ES. %50 of this wick, the high of the wick, and all-time highs. You're in ES. Holy fuck. Interesting. Right on. Right on. There you go. You just take it off this SMT and a 5-minute flip or what? Ooh. I don't know why I'm looking so homeless right now. That's better. That's better. Aspetta. As, es, aspetta. Aspetta. Sorry, I'm trying to learn Italian. Aspetta. Wait. Aspetta. Aspetta, fra. This is beautiful. Right, so this is becoming a daily thing now, guys. The market just annihilating. Right on. Yeah, I think lower time frame was better on or better on ES, right? Because we did flip this 15 and printed a bearish 15. So, you know, if your premise was NQ pulling the market up, the buy makes sense. Little shady longing into that 15 though, and with and from my approach at least. But I'm glad you're eating, bro. Let's fucking go. Let's go. Yeah, and keep pulling up. And I wasn't sure if you'd figure the green 15 would slip or not. Yeah, this will prick for sure. I mean, we did close below it. Oh, maybe you took the entry on oh no, you would have been in. Anyways. All good in the hood. Sean on the podium. Yeah, I mean, honestly, point proven. Outside of like this entry, this level, like I wouldn't deem this a high quality level. It doesn't even matter. The market is so bullish, right? And that's exactly why we want to focus on buying the market. Because even if PA is showing bearish intent by flipping this level, printing this beautiful 15 to the downside, like I said, man, like it's a very suspicious market to sell, right? So we can get away with being a little bit more aggressive as long as we're trading in the right direction. Now, I wouldn't necessarily recommend to be more aggressive, especially if you guys are still working on consistency. But if it happens, it happens, right? It's part of the game, and it's all good, man. Sean's eating. And we are currently waiting on a nice pullback here, right? We got 12 minutes to 30-minute level. Right? It's going to be a later back half entry potentially. Back half entry, but this is looking absolutely beautiful if this prints. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens, boys. But until then, this will convert to a 1 hour. Might as well just mark it out now. So don't forget, this will convert to a first presented 30-minute/1 hour, and this 30-minute block is going to be our focus for higher PA. We look for a tap in, we run our entry drill, we buy. Simple as can be. Easy money. Easy money. Oh, the quads are thankful today, baby. The quads are thankful today. Oh. Ooh, up into the hip. Gosh. This is like the best thing ever, man. Little hand roller. I just considered the 15-minute green zone still valid. Yeah, I mean, honestly, dude, like, if we're talking about levels, hold up. Again, if we close below, technically it's invalid. Technically, I wouldn't say that the trade's invalid. I mean, you can make money on invalid trades too, whatever. But I mean, we definitely closed below, right? Inverting this. Now, if this is the first present, hold up. Right. So again, like let's just call this like the first present. This holds very little weight. Like look at this leg, right? First presented or not, this holds very little weight. So you could have just traded this. Basically, I would deem this just an SMT straight up, right? NQ shows immediate signs for higher, pulling the market up. We're heavily bullish. ES takes the low, taking sell side liquidity, gives us an entry formation. The only real risk is this 15 minutes to the downside, right? And we can see how the market tested it and then violated it, right? Very simple. So many times if you go down a time frame, yeah, we don't go below the 15. Fuck that. 5-minute levels are poo-poo. There's too many, but I understand. Yeah, it's all good, man. Yeah, it's all good. Right? Regardless, I mean, you're green, you made money, you bought the market. If you had done this in a sell scenario, I would have been a little concerned, right? If this was like like a bearish leg, right? You tried to sell off that with all-time highs here, then we'd have a problem. Again, this is looking good though. This is looking really good. SMT, boom. Right? This level doesn't mean anything. Right? This level doesn't mean anything. It's right. Technically, our first presented here is here, right? And yes, we violated it. Hold on. Let's just call this. Technically, our first presented here. We violated it on the pullback immediately here earlier on. But look at this. Look at how price is delivering out of this. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Respects the 50%. SMT, right? Tries to close below. Market says, no, Beautiful. No, you're all good, man. You're all good. Again, it's no stress. I think like again, I had this level marked out, but this is truly the first presented. Right? This is truly the first presented. And outside of levels, it doesn't matter. Right? If look at this, 30-minute right here. Same deal. Tons of respect, right? Wicks through it and immediately rockets to the outside. Right? Size doesn't matter on these first presenters. It really doesn't. 1 hour doesn't look like we actually have a 1 hour cap on this leg. Very corrective. Very corrective. Right? But 1 hour first presented, 30-minute first presented, outside of the 15, dude, fuck the 15. The 30-minute first presented held beautifully too. Well done. Well done. Let's leave this on. Okay, let's refocus here, guys. In 7 minutes. Man, we got all the boys in here. Yo, Daniel, we were just chatting about you, bro. How you been, man? How you been? Okay, let's see. We said walked away. I need to hammer proper management right now. That's my only goal for the time being. Yeah, dude, it's management can be a little bit of an advanced topic because I think it's situational. But again, the more you sit and study price action, especially when you get into a trade, like I get you walk away to so you don't manually close your trades, but you got to get to a point where you can sit and watch how PA develops on the pullback into your stop, like into drawdown, right? Because time and time again, you'll see price pull back and you'll notice things, right? And it's progressive, right? It's all progressive for now. Like you're doing what you got to do. As long as you got a fucking stop loss on, we're good, bro. We're good. But yeah, management is one of those things, man, that it takes time. And the deeper you strengthen your market knowledge, right, the better you're going to get at management. Go watch the stream from yesterday. It's on my YouTube. Just go to like the second half of the stream. Put it on. I think I already uploaded it at 1.3 speed, but speed it up and you'll see how I explained the management for yesterday, right? And it differs day to day. But yesterday was a good example of like just reading immediate market price action, right? But right now I can't. Walking away will help with trusting my technical analysis. Yeah, exactly, dude. It's progressive. And you know what's best for you, right? You know what's best for you. Mm-hmm. Daniel, I see you. My brother. You're German, right, Danielson? I believe you're German. What's up, brother? Just came in to show some love. What's good? Greek. All right. Sexy Greek. Right on. Yeah, man, thank you. Portuguese. Ooh, spicy. Sassy. Right on. Well, yo, thanks for stopping by, man. We were just I was just shouting out your YouTube. Was it a video or a short when you were talking about mentors and transparency? Right? I love that. I absolutely love that. So I got a question for you. Like, with for what I'm doing, what is enough transparency, right? Like, what would be enough? Like, are we looking at like lucid dashboards if I'm trading lucid every week? I saw you've been doing those dailies, the track record, right? I think account numbers are important as well. I haven't been sharing my account numbers, but like, yeah, regulated brokers, big time. Especially if you see people with like Blueberry or these offshores, man. Aye. Weekly roundup would be good. Yeah, that's a good idea. That's a really good idea, actually. Because like the prop firm that I'm trading right now, I mean, you can just go on and pull up all the accounts and it'll show you the weekly performance, right? It'll show you how many trades you took, how many contracts you took. Yeah, if you're taking L's, I couldn't imagine taking L's and not showing them. Like, I feel like you'd be puking all day, just feeling like a dirtbag. L's are part of the game, dude. Bro, yesterday I want to show that video. Fucking had to. Yeah, man. And like, let me be honest here. Like, it's an ego check. It's an ego check because nobody gives a shit that you took a loss. People will appreciate that you share a loss, but you sit there and think, oh, if I share this loss, people aren't going to like me as much, or it's it's showing that I'm not where I want to be. It's exposing myself. Like, it's all these insecurities coming out. But like, just understand that it's part of the let them out. If you don't let your insecurities out, they're going to stay in, right? And you don't want that in. You want it out. And I'm on a big boy losing streak. Oh shit! What are you running right now? And I think we had that quick chat on your YouTube comments, but what was I gonna say? I think you had no continuation models taken, and it was a reversal losing streak, if I'm not mistaken. Maybe you could fill us in. Sean, LOL, I actually thought to myself, people are going to think I'm an idiot. Let me tell you something. I did not think you were an idiot, dude. I thought, holy shit, I've been there. We've all been there. Some of us are still there. And that's what's so great about transparency is, and just being honest. And if you decide to start sharing stuff, like make it genuine, right? Because more people than not can relate to it, right? Daniel, making Alpha Capital Group documentary, and it looks like it's going to be a bashing. I was trying to hit M1 reversals on NAS, and I kept getting smashed. Yeah, dude, NAS is not the place for reversals, man. Take 1 minute reversals out of 15-minute continuation levels and 30-minute continuation levels. I'm telling you, you're still trading reversals on the 1 minute. Like technically, we're trading a reversal entry model, but not an actual trading model. Right? But hey, it's all good, man. It's all good. At some point, you'll figure it out, right? If you need help, you fucking DM me or any of these guys in here that you feel comfortable with. But yeah, been there, done that. That's honestly a big reason I stopped trading reversals, man. I just found the continuations on every asset really. Like if it's not a clear continuation, there's no trade to be taken. Let's see. The more I incorporated the Edge Finder, okay. Edge Finder, that's similar to G Money's product, right? His Forex fundies or whatever. Just a little bit more like well put together, I think. Like it's more of like a professional product. The more I incorporated the Edge Finder, the less the losses. That's good, man. Just refining it. You know, we get the same watch list more or less. Yeah, makes sense, dude. Makes sense. Similar product. All I got to say with that is, yeah, good luck refining. Right? If the model's struggling, just be honest with yourself, and I'm not saying change your system, but a potential pivot, right? I think I saw a nice continuation forward test that you posted yesterday in RM, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, so pay attention, because I think you said you trade 2 models too, right? So I'd consider going back and back testing the last, like, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 weeks on your continuation model. And obviously you've traded your reversal model. And just compare the statistics. Because if one model's performing better than the other, I mean, it's always best to stick to one model if you can. Always. 2 models is a lot to juggle. It creates too much confusion. I took the shit pairs out, so I'm sure things will get better. Yeah, good, man. Less is more in terms of assets as well. Right? But if you, I don't know what your continuation model looks like, but if you apply it to NQ and indices, I mean, hold up. Yeah, if you apply it to indices, then you should be laughing. What's going on with my chair? Guys, I need a new chair. I got this thing in December, and it's good, but it's just not quite big enough. It's just not quite big enough. I'm not a headrest guy either, unless it's like a solid part of the chair. Okay, let's dial it in here. So we have a 30-minute fresh print. 30-minute fresh print. 15-minute, most recent 15-minute is also within that. So I'm just going to leave it as a 30. But basically looking for pullback into this level, entry drill, target the highs. Checking ES. ES is, wow, beautiful. ES has totally cleared the highs right off this SMT. First presented 30-minute, Sean, wink, wink, holding as well. Looking very good. Looking very good. This has got some good legs, it looks like still. Right, this is what it's all about, boys. Right, this week it's been 1 trade off my model. There's been 1 trade. The week before there was, I think, 2 or 3 trades. The week before that there was like 7 or 8 trades. Right, so different market conditions can provide different opportunities, right? Week to week. Shutting it down for the day. Ciao, Macy. It takes a lot, but you'll become stronger. Respect the showing. Yeah, man. I mean, honestly, putting yourself out there is how you get better, right? And that's why I'm such an advocate of like having a trading floor now. Is I've traded solo for so long, and we do like a weekly check-in video with the gang or whatever. How you doing? But like, there's no fucking value in that. Like, it's very minimal. The value comes from, in my opinion, consistent exposure and putting yourself out there on the trading floor. Right? You instantly become a better trader. You're more professional, you're more filtered, you're more dialed. Right? And if you're still struggling, I mean, it's all good. Then you have the community of people to help you. right? In a live setting. That's why, the live stream's running, right? So I can help you guys out live. And if I'm helping you, then who knows, man? That could help somebody else, right? You could help them. It could help me, for all I know, right? If I'm preaching to you guys, then foundationally, I mean, I'm just running through it every single day. So it keeps me dialed, right? And then you're dialed, and then you preach to somebody else, right? Or you join the trading floor, whatever, right? But I'd love to get this to a point where we could have 2 or 3 different traders up here, right? And we're educating, we're trading a couple different models, right? So there's opportunities for members to grow and learn and also make money while doing it, right? There's nothing wrong with you sitting here learning and taking the same trades as me. There's nothing wrong with that. I encourage it, right? Because you're going to be doing exactly what I'm doing, right? And you're getting the handhold, bro. You're literally getting the handhold. It's like a what do they call it? Not onboarding, but a practicum, man. It's like a practicum. Short and Q. All right. 2-minute IFEG. No CISD on the low yet, but it looks like we're priming for a pullback. 1 minute has not flipped yet either, but we'll see. I see Ricky's the short scalp lord. Ninja, that's the right word. The ninja. Looks like the 3-minute wants to flip here too. 5-minute up top here confirmed. Yeah, man. So if we breach this low and flip this 1 minute, Rick, then look for partials down in this 30-minute front edge. $30 seconds to 3-minute inversion. 30 seconds to 1 minute inversion. Yeah, somebody shoot a missile at a ship, please. Apex rules video. Yeah, man, dude, I'm telling you, like, future space is huge. It's a massive opportunity for you. I think the future space is a lot more glam too on YouTube. Order filled. It's all futures. There's the confirmation on the pullback. CISD. Look for a retest up into this area. You targeting these lows? External to internal. There you go. Yeah, make sure you partial off before those lows, dude. Unless you're just swinging for a home run. Because these lows are big old SMT on ES. Okay, gang, so entry drill. We're pulling in. We now tapped into our level, right? I'm looking at the most recent leg that was the pullback. Oops. This leg here, right? So as of now, I would need to see price flip up into this area, which is too wide for me. So what I'd like to see is maybe a respect up into this level, right? A liquidation, an inversion here, and then we go. But I'd like to see it come down and print a fresh leg, right? Fresh leg for the kid. Right? Inversion, retest, go. Right? So keep an eye on this SNC here, bro. If you're targeting these lows, like, it looks really good on NQ, but on ES, not so good. That's the power using both assets. Okay, here's our pullback. Again, I'm not looking to answer off this level, guys, because we have first percentage higher up. Beauty. Sorry, yeah, no, I'm looking to buy off this level. My bad. I'm just not looking to buy off this inversion here, right? This 2-minute here because we got first percentages up here. My bad. Sorry for the confusion. So I want to see price pull up into this zone, push lower, print a new fair value gap, first presented, right, on a new leg, right? New leg, right? Inverse, go. Because right now the first percentages are up here, and I'm good. I don't want to enter the market up here. Plus, it'd likely be too wide anyways. Yeah, 75 points, too wide. What was the shift here? What made you sell? Out of curiosity, you were in up here. Yeah, so first presented up here, right? If you take the first flip, like if we got like 3 or 4 IFPGs up here, this is super dicey, right? Falling knife. First M1 IFPGs. I don't understand. Okay. I see. Cool. Hmm. So ES left equal highs, right? At all-time high, equal highs. So this is likely just a pullback before we cycle higher. Gotta wait for confirmation though, guys. Gotta wait for confirmation. So this is what I mean, right? We cycled back up into this region. Right? It's actually a nice breaker here. Three-minute breaker. 5-minute breaker. Right, so we tapped into the breaker. I'd like to see the cycle lower. Print us a first presented of some sort. Flip it. Enter. Nice to see this close in. right? So this is not a valid level until we breach this low, confirming the new leg, right? As of now, this is our price leg, right? That's what we're looking for. Violation. No SMT at the low either. No, I don't trade break of structure, dude. I trade inversions. Hater. Break of structures are just they're lagging, bro. It's a lagging indicator in my opinion. From my experience, break of structures are lagging. Inversions are busted. Plus, you wouldn't want to long off this. Right? There's no S&T. Then you're trading into, right? You're trading into so much sauce. All right, look at these 5-minute gaps. You don't want to trade in that, right? Rather wait for a fresh leg, get a good confirmation. That's me at least. All right, break of structures are a thing of the past, brother. Order flow, brother. Institutional order flow is fair value gaps, right? So if we're printing gaps to the downside, institutions, algorithm is pushing lower, right? If we start disrespecting that and printing back to the upside, algorithm's pushing higher. That's my methodology. And yes, gaps are definitely liquidity, right? So again, if order flow is bearish off this level, order flow is bearish on the 5-minute until we flip this level. This first presented, this is the last sign of bearish order flow on this leg, right? Or the first sign of it, the last to flip, right? We got to violate this to truly confirm bulls on the 5-minute, right? Until then, it's simply liquidity to move the market lower, right? And this is where patience matters, right? Because we might come up into these levels, mitigate, then come lower, retest. Yeah, the hourly's off the charts for today. All right, so fair value gaps represent institutional order flow, aka the algorithm. Keep it in mind. Right, so this is not a valid entry because it's not a fresh leg. If we've breached this low, different story. Right, this looks like it's coming down. Well, what do we want to listen to? Maybe a little Sky Glider. No. No. Evolution? Shifted bearish on the 5M? Yeah. Yeah, 5-minute shift to pull us back into this 30-minute. Right, to continue higher. That's the read. Let's see if we get confirmation of that. Lower time frames are still bearish. From how I read order flow, at least, right? Fucking cold, man. It's only 14 degrees. Need the sun to hit the house. Need the sun to hit the house. I gotta piss too. Ay, caramba. Oh, nice, man. Beef or pork? Beef or pork? Good stuff. Pork, man, so cheap, but beef is 100 times better. Yeah. Pork's not bad. I don't eat pork myself. I don't eat pork myself, brother, but so now we get a little funky, right? This is a little bit funky, right? This is when we get these corrections, guys. We got to just make sure we're really keeping track of these first percentages on the fresh leg. So, yes, this 5 minute is still just one leg, but again, when we're on our 1 minute, this is our pullback, and then we cycle lower. This is our first presented, right? But it's already been violated, right? So immediately, I'm more so keen on what's going on here. All right, so if we liquidate, flip something like this, 27 points, 2.53 R to the top. All right, so we'll see how this materializes. Ricky, you're ready to retire the family, bro. I'm not going to laugh at you when this turns around and takes you out. Pay attention. No sweep, bro. We got SMT, though. ES swept. Get ready. Not looking to front run. Not looking to front run. 25 points, 50 points, $50 a contract. Looking to risk 150 on this. CISD. I'm getting ready to take a stab here. I'm taking a stab, boys. Taking a stab off this SMT. Okay, here's the test. Here's the test. Might be a quick one. Might be a quick one. Let's see how the market reacts. Now we're a little stuck here. Like to see this pop. Looks decent on the 30-second. It looks decent. We inverted a BPR in this region here. But it looks like it's sticking a bit. Little bit sticky. Right? If you're in this position, just breathe through it. It's all good. This trade doesn't mean nothing. Right? This trade means absolutely nothing. Here she comes. Here she comes. All right, I'm flushed. I got flushed. Nice try, boys. Nice try. Good effort. Okay, we got our second stab in. A little bit more aggressive with the S&T here. Actually, hold up. Let me just lock all this up. NQL. Lock it up. Get rid of it. Looks like a little AMD setting itself up here. Digging a little deeper. Now mitigated the 50% of 30-minute. Might want to come down into this 15. Okay, nothing quite yet. No. Nothing yet, boys. Nothing yet. No second entry presented. I got pissed like crazy. All right. Thirty seconds interacting with the first presented. I'm long. 30-second entry, I'm long. See if we get it, boys. Last stab of the day for me, gang. Targeting all-time highs. Second liquidation. First one was a little bit aggressive. Second entry, 30-second flip. Got in at 867. 867. Somewhere about here. Again, looks like a bit of an AMD vibe. AMD. 30-second entry. Likely cycle to BE right around this region if we can push up to it. I'm quite light on this. I'm only 2 contracts. Just shy of $200 risk. So if we take all-time highs, this should put me in the green for the day, depending how I decide to partial. But at this point, we are breathing, we are calm, and all is well. All right? All is well. Great expansion. Right, I was comfortable taking the 30-second here, guys, because there's absolutely nothing holding price. Right, there's no 1 minute, there's no 2 minute, there's no 3 minute in this manipulation leg. Right, manipulation leg being that last stab in. So we're getting a good push out. We fully retested the 30-second IFPG as well, so that's good signs. Oh my gosh, I have to piss so bad, boys. What do I do? I think what's going to happen is I'm going to just probably cycle to BE once we start to get above this high, because once we get above this high, look what we're treading into. First presented 5 minute, right? I like to mark these levels out so I can expect reactions, right? We got this 5 minute as well. No 15, boys. That's a great sign, right? So lower time frames we're bearish here, but there's no signs of a higher time frame shift. So we're still laughing to the upside, right? We got to clear these 5 minutes though. We got to clear the fives clearly. You know what? We got a 1 minute breaker here. I don't want to prematurely rush this. We got a 1 minute breaker with an FEG, right? A unicorn breaker. So at this point, I gotta see some structure print. It's going to be a little bit tough to go BE here, right? And this is where men are made, right? Oh my gosh, we cleared. I'm going to go BE. You know what? The only reason I'm going BE is because I got pissed like crazy, man. The only reason. $30 looks like it's still got some steam. Anybody took this 30-second with me? Holy fuck, my hands are colder than ice. Here comes pullback. 5 minutes, 5 minute level, right? This is why I mark it out. We could expect reaction. Right, and this breaker here is what's concerning me with an early break even, because oftentimes we'll come back and test the breaker. Right, last up candle before the manipulation lower, right? We break above it, that's our breaker, that last up candle. Man, I gotta rock one. Like I don't know what to do here. I gotta rock a whiz. I think I just got to sit through it. How's the S looking? Beautiful retest on the 15. Nothing really on the 5. 3 minute BPR. 2 minute. 1 minute. At this point, I'm hoping we don't just flatline as well, because we do have NFP tomorrow. I really don't want to flatline. I'd love to see these gaps, these bullish gaps, continue to hold. Right, we flip this, we're likely coming a little bit deeper. All right, big 2 minute gap here. There's our bottom wick. Back into the 1 minute. Let's see a 1 minute expansion higher now. Might not be time. Interesting calls. Very interesting calls. I'm going break even, boys. I'm gonna go take a piss. I'm sitting at break even. I'll be back. How we doing, boys? Mic check. How we doing? This might come back for me. All right, look at the respect on that 5 minute. Might come back a little bit lower. It'd be great if this doesn't liquidate too much lower, but again, I'm BE at this point. Right, we got a little 30-second inversion up and through here, so it'd be great to just see this low get taken and we turn around. But that's okay. A little bit more aggressive on my management here, gang, because I took an L here. I don't want to. I took an L here. Right, so I'm not really keen on letting this pull back in, right? Even though we do have the breaker. Right, so we took this low. Let's see if we can cycle higher. Right, but again, we're starting to inverse back to the downside, so likely a pullback into this region. Right, but again, I'm okay taking a break even here at this point. It looks like we're coming down. Okay, I'm out of B, boys. I'm gonna watch and see how price reacts off this breaker. Might snag up a little re-entry here. And this is like I didn't want to front run B on the breaker. That's tough. That's exactly why. Right, so there's the top half of the candle, right? Are we gonna come down now and print the bottom half? We're just gonna go wickless. I'm back in. I'm back in, covering the low. Right, this is why I didn't want to cover the breaker. Look at how strong these react, right? It hasn't confirmed yet. Like we did get a good hold. Right, we did get a good hold, but we still got to interact with these other 5 minutes, right? So we'll see what happens here. But this 5 minute is the biggest thorn in our side right now. Right, and I'm a little bit more okay trading directly into this 5 minute at this point, just walking you through my thought process, strictly because we've already fully mitigated it. Right, we fulfilled it. The breaker is now rejecting higher. Right, no inversion, but that's fine. $15-point stop. So this is minimal risk here. Coming back down. Right, so this 5 might just be the nemesis of the day, but that's fine. Right, risk is still controlled. Coming back down into the 30-second bearish fair value gap, or bullish fair value gap that was caused off this bearish reaction. Failed to flip it on the 30-second. Let's see if we can get a little cycle off this breaker. And we did get a very minor CISD. This 5 minutes, just a little bit in the way. Still failed to flip the 30-second bullish. Got a bottom wick on the 30-second. Now hopefully we can just pump. But we're sticking. We are sticking, boys. Structurally, it's looking really good. Cycling off this 30-second or this 30-minute. We're looking really good. Good impulse, pull back. Now let's see if we can continue higher. My only fear is that sometimes when we have these 5-minute levels, it'll just react and it'll just basically flatline. Right? If the market isn't ready to go yet. All right, ES had a beautiful inversion. We'll stab deep. Back into the breaker. All right, optimal stop would really be below the breaker. Looking like we're coming deeper into the breaker, boys. This might be it for me on the day. Yeah, that's it for me on the day, boys. A little bit aggressive at the stop. Let's see if the breaker protection would have held. Serge, you still here, bro? Minimal loss on this, guys. I'm down about 320 on the day. Nothing to stress over. Fucking cold, man. Chilly. Again, good reactions off both entries. Just failed to follow through against these 5 minutes. No problemo. But let's print a 1 hour level down here too. Okay, it's coming into like fair value region here where everything turned around. See if the breaker holds, boys. See if the breaker holds. Chilly. Chilly, chilly, chilly. How we doing, boys? Ricky's still short. Sean's still waiting. Yeah, this 5 minutes definitely holding price down, but we'll see. We'll see. Ricky, man, you've literally showed this entry like 5 times. Yeah, go tell your wife about your entry, bro. We're out here trying to trade. You know what I'm saying? I am done for the day, boys. Done for the day. It's looking like we're coming a little bit deeper for anybody who's still looking for entry. Getting a little late in the session here, so about to print a 1 hour gap. Could come back into this first presented region. Decent stabs today. Decent stabs all in all. Very manageable. Very, very manageable. I'm gonna likely have the full stream uploaded later on today for anybody who wants to review some of the concepts or anything like that. But yeah, trade NFP for sure, bro. I don't trade NFP, but I trade NFP days. Yeah, it was the best days to trade, man. Highest volatility in the market. Highest volatility in the market, man. All right, and NFP's before market open too, so it brings a lot of activity into the market, right? And if we can get those data wicks, man, oh, yummy, yummy, yummy. Serge, you send me your address, bro. Yeah, all good, man. All good. Decent stabs all in all. 30-second was, again, a little bit more aggressive. Good stab to the upside. Failed to follow through, right? No issues whatsoever. Breaker had a good retest as well, but no problem. No problemo. Gonna clean this up here. 3 trades today, actually. Yeah, the aggressive SMT. The SMT, Yeah, dude, I took a 1 minute entry off. I took a 1 minute entry here. Right, we had the equal lows, but there was the SMT, so I was comfortable. Got liquidated. Took the 30-second inversion here. Pushed up. Went break even. Got taken off a break even. Retested the breaker. And yeah. Yeah. So the issue here is I expected a retest of the breaker. I probably shouldn't have gone to the bathroom, right? I shouldn't have gone break even. I should have let price test the breaker, wait for the reaction, and then manage below the retest, right? So this would have just been a small loss on the day. It would have been here, right? And then this would have been mitigated entirely. But all good. Happy with the stabs. Happy with the stabs. Down 320 on the day. 320 on the day. No issues. We're back tomorrow. Okay, boys. Search. Right. Text me your address, dude. And let's run it up, guys. I gotta go. You guys have a good one. We'll catch you later in the chats. Be well, Rick. Good luck with the shorts, my man. Good luck with the shorts. Manage that appropriately, and we'll reconnect later on, guys. All right. For now, have a good rest of your day. All right. Much love.